How's it gaming? I'm PhilInTheBlanks and welcome back to Reunion and Turnabout. Looks like Mia's popped up from the grave to help us yet again. Out to save me again, like always. And who is this? I know that's Mia, and it's not Maya channeling her, so this is actually kind of a weird thing. This is actually Pearl channeling Mia, which is very odd that you have a very busty adult woman in, like, also technically the body of an 8-year-old little girl. It's a very weird thing that the Phoenix Wright Games presents. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearl's. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Earlier, she did say that the key was the key to this thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if people presented the key a bunch of times and kind of got messed up because of that. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! Click. I was murdered. What? Click. That's 2 pictures. I don't know if that's going to be important, but... Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there is one final piece of this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. She murdered Dr. Gray. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? I love when she just really wants to crush Phoenix's, like, hope. She's like, yeah, I already won, but I want him to know, like, how badly I beat him. I'm like, I like that kind of arrogance with her. But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? I mean, well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Witness account, part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. A lot of pressing in this trial so far. A lot of it. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Alright, what was specifically vague? We broke into the room, focused on Maya. I was kind of scared of the body, didn't take a good look at it. Really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. There must be something we can use in her testimony just now. We must find it at all costs. I didn't take a good look at it. Let's press on that. Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Okay. Alright. That's a dumb thing to press on, I guess. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. I love how brain dead some of the things can be in this game. It's really funny. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you all done here? Can I continue? Still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Oh, well, she did two shots, so maybe that's what's vague. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. I'm glad this game has so many flashbacks and that Phoenix's memory is so good. Because in real life, would you remember that or not, right? But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. Lotta, why would you be okay with that? Why would you be okay with her telling you not to present the evidence? What? Von Karma? Shame. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Confront? I kind of want to confront, but like at the same time, like, it's not really my place. Like, does it matter? I kind of want to tell the bitch off. Confront. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court. On purpose. That's not fair. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Ugh, I was so angry I lost my composure. Yeah, I think this is probably one of those where it doesn't matter what you choose, but you get fun kind of flavoring no matter what. Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? That's probably where it cuts, like, to if I chose to leave it to the judge. I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think the pictures were more or less the same? So I bother with the second. I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Let's take a look at it. Okay, come on. That's not the same thing. There's a lot more boob. So of course you should submit it. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. And I mean, not to be that guy, but it's pretty darn obvious that that's not Maya. Okay, actually, it's not Maya there, clearly, but at the same time, if she's channeling what's her face, the spirit, then I guess it would change what she'd look like, so it still could be Maya's body. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. But at the same time, because this is a courtroom that doesn't believe in spirits, it's still something that you should probably, talk about. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Good for you, Judge, you put two and two together. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not Maya? Yeah, insist it's not Maya. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body is taken on a different appearance. Come on, Judge. The only thing you can really tell is the face. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh no, we played right into her trap. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Were you allowed to take pictures inside the detention area? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Are you not noticing that the little girl who was sitting next to Phoenix is now a full-grown woman? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. I love how she just comes out and says it. Like, it's paranormal stuff, idiot. Well, that's kind of cool, the fact that it's not like a, what? Paranormal activity? Like, I like how she's on top of it. That's how good she is. She's like, look, I'm willing to go down this spirit road if you are Phoenix. I like that. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I mean, there is literally evidence here in the courtroom, but whatever. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. But I mean, if you're making that argument, doesn't that mean you have to submit it to... I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I know, but doesn't it mean it has to be stricken from the court records? I guess? I don't know. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there a way I can prove that this is not Maya? I don't know, man. Oh, no, I can. It just clicked. Look at the sleeve. There's no gunshot. I can prove it. Wow. I was like staring. I was like, I'm trying to think of all my evidence, and it really clicked there. I like that. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so Oops, okay, that one by itself. Point out, it's the sleeve. Is it this sleeve? No, it's this one. On the, I can't look at my evidence. That's lame. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Oh, it just clicked. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. And the dumb little curtsy. Tisk tisk. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. That's, I guess, technically true. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. Oof. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. I mean, she can't. Oh, no, she can. It's Pearl who's channeling Mia, so Maya can watch. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The picture is fake? No. The bullet hole was made later? No. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Well, I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? I mean, is it really my responsibility to prove that? It's just to prove that Maya didn't murder... I mean, I guess it's still not saying that Maya still was in the room and could have killed... I don't know. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around. A turnabout! That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of these conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is, a third person had entered it, Maya had left the room, something I can't explain yet. We don't know if Maya had left the room yet, but we do know a third person had entered it, so let's say that. Or maybe she was already there. I don't know. Crap, we'll find out. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Oh, do I? Key? Please take a good look at this. Okay. No, I messed up. I've already seen it. No, you did not. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you are doing. I think it is the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Ouch, that stung. Think it over. I think I'm looking at this wrong. Yeah, I think the way I'm going about this is all wrong. I've started over and tried to think about things in a different manner. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left the room? Okay, so... blah, blah, blah. Maya had left the room. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. The defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from that murder, and from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant left the room. I'm gonna present the key again. Oh, okay. Ms. Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. Oh, she locked from the door from the inside. That's right. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. That's a weird thing to say, Corin. That little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she hadn't, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Oh. That sounds very, final. Obviously not the end of the trial, but... It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Yeah, but I mean, like, after we came in and everything happened, Morgan herself went in to take care of Maya, so was it Maya channeling or not? Furthermore, as proof this key had been submitted as evidence, Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Yay, we made it through the first trial day. June 21st, 1:32, sure. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. I mean, it would be nice to make her run back. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. To be continued. Alright, we're on our way to solving this case. With that, I'm PhilInTheBlanks. I'll see you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.